live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Tonight, you are facing off with Ace Bailey. Any thoughts on that?
Wait. The guy from Rutgers, right? Honestly, no. I only watched college basketball in March, and they didn't even make the tournament. I've heard he's good, though, or at least supposedly. Obviously, he got drafted above me, but I guess we'll find out if the hype is real.
I guess we'll find out. Thank you, MP. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Zach Collins is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Okoro. And it's Henry in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Jackson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Bailey in at the 2. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point. And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
And the basket by MP.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. MP, that's for 2. It's hauled in by George.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Kessler. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Took him no time at all on that one.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
George looking over the floor. Now Markkanen. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Shot clock at 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Okoro shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. George passes to Jackson. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Jazz. Down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And you know, for the Jazz, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And here are the Bulls now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 6. This one for 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
George passes to Kessler. Jackson kicks to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range. Henry's got 6.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. From the arc, and Utah another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Now, Buzelis lets it go with a 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Buzelis.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And here's George. He's got 6. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Buzelis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The shot's good from Simons.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team.
Ace owns you, MP. He owns you.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Smith the pass to MP. Shot from the wing, and the jumper falls for him. MP's got 11 points. Jazz trail by 10, so for Chicago right now, they've got Jalen Smith. Okoro out there with Miller. Then it's MP, and it's Simons in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And here's MP for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. He had 15 points last outing. Markkanen can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. Markkanen a screen on Miller. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Simons. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Collier. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here is Smith. Back to MP. Here's Simons. Here's Okoro. Good on the three-point shot. Okoro's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Collier. Markkanen in the corner. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. Jaren Jackson comes in for Williams. Bailey, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. The Bulls also changing it up. Zach Collins comes in for Jalen Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Miller.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So the wing on the left. Jackson kicks to George. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Simons, the pass to Henry. Here's Buzelis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Henry's got 5 assists in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Jackson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Buzelis' shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Buzelis.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Bailey. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler the screen. Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit it. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. MP outside. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Simons, the pass to Collins. And it's sent back by Kessler. Pass to Bailey. Outside, George. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Sensabaugh. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Okoro kicks to Simons. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Pass to Bailey from past the arc. That one doesn't go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls. They finish off the second quarter on a 20-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Bulls.
This is a shooting clinic. And if I'm their coach, I'm not changing one thing.
Yeah, when a team is this in sync, they make it look easy, just like us in the studio.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
We've got Jaren Jackson. George is out there with Bailey. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Simons. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. 4 on the shot clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Simons has got the first basket of the third quarter for Chicago. Right side Jackson. Pass to Bailey. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A nice shot by MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Inside, and Kessler throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
MP looking around. Pass to Okoro. Banked in off the glass. Okoro's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
And here's Jackson. Here's Bailey. Here's George. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Bailey. He's got 7 and finished off by Bailey.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 5. Outside, Simons unloads, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Outside, Jackson. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Outside, Markkanen for the 3. They grab their own miss. A shot by George, wide open. Sinks the 3-pointer. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Chicago calls timeout, and Utah making a change here. Filipowski's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Josh Giddey's checked in for Anfernee Simons. Pass to Okoro. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Jackson. Here's Giddey. Misses the three. Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Okoro. MP outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Henry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Bailey with a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Collins. Giddey, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside, George. Pass to Bailey. Good defense by MP. And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Bulls shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And that one's good, MP.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Markkanen with it. Got it off in time. Wow, unbelievable.
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls ahead, just dominating this one. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Among fans, Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
So the Bulls 5 right now. MP out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Sexton in at the 3 slot. So it's the Jazz now. The Bulls getting the bucket. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 8th assist here tonight. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Sexton for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Markkanen missing again. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 19-6 run. Yabusele kicks to Giddey. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
Now here's Giddey. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Henry passes to Yabusele. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Giddey misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Here's Markkanen after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Jackson looking it over. Launches a 3. Rebound by Smith. And here are the Bulls now. Yabusele finds MP. And here's Sexton. Pass to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Yabusele. Over Jackson. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs. The work itself, up and down. It's the people, if you're lucky, who make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to be. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like family than a coworker. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure in it.
Great, thanks, MP.
Hey, you're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later on.
Wow. So that was the Bailey dude everyone had been talking about all this time. Him? Seriously? Not impressed. Dude is still raw.
You think it's fair to say that Europe helped you move past him as a prospect?
Not on the draft boards, obviously, but in real life, yeah, it did. He'd have been better off going to Europe or the G League. Like, for real, who was the last big-time hooper who came out of Rutgers? You? No. I can't name one. What about you, Xander?
Dante Jones. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. That was before he transferred to Duke, though.
Exactly.
So that's fair.